Hello, good morning and welcome. This is forexforsteadyprofits.com. We use the Commitment of Traders report and the RSI to time our entry into the markets. And I'll show you the Commitment of Traders report and show how we use it on the charts. Okay, I'll just take you there now. Okay, this is the Commitment of Traders report in a graph form. So as we can see the history and the positions of the commercials here in red and the speculators in green. And what we're looking for is the commercials to take an opposite position to the speculators in an extreme position. As you can see from the past, whenever this has happened, you've had a sell-off. And what I use then is the RSI to time my positions in. We've had this really large divergence here, and I can go back years, and it's sort of like an extreme position. So I'm expecting to see a very big sell-off, but we use the RSI just to time the position in. Okay, so this is the Australian dollar US dollar chart for the same period, and we were looking for the Australian dollar to short against the US dollar, and from the from the RSI chart we put a trend line up, and when we got a break, we actually went short, and we got this nice move down here. The RSI came down, it sort of went up again, and we got another high there which got broken, and we got this very big move down, and then we had another move back up, and we got a sell signal here which gave us another move back down. On the members center, I do a divergence chart. I've got a divergence calculator which I use on the crosses, and the crosses give us a slightly better result, I believe. But anyway, that's the way I use the CFTC and the RSI combined to give me my entry positions, and we'll be looking at that over the coming weeks. Hello, good morning and welcome. It's 13th of November, and it's a Monday, and it's just after 6 o'clock. And we'll start with the AUD USD. We've got the Commitment of Traders report will be out about 8:30 p.m. GMT today. So I'll be doing that for tomorrow. Commercial short ratio on the AUD USD is 3.85 to 1. Excuse me, we've had sideways movement for about the last 2 weeks. I am expecting this just to break lower, so we'll see how that goes, but I am expecting it to break lower, and I'll be adding to my trades as it goes down. Euro USD, again, we're tending to make lower lows. It's been in sideways movement for the last 2.5 weeks, so I am expecting a break to the short side on this. We've got a short ratio of 1.48 to 1. Obviously, we've got the new figures out tonight. We're below the 50 on the RSI, and we're pointing down. So I'm expecting this to go down. We do have a couple of quite heavy turning points, historic turning points just above it. So I don't really see a lot more upside for this pair, and hopefully it'll come down because most of my trades are within about 70 pips of the position we are now. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, we've seen this turn and slightly come down. We got a short ratio of 1.47 to 1, which is fairly small. We're below the 50 on the RSI and slightly pointing down, and I'm expecting this to lose strength during the week. So I'm expecting to see more downside on the New Zealand dollar. There's better trades on the crosses with the majority of these pairs. So the GBP US dollar, we've been in sideways movement now for about 5 to 6 weeks. I am expecting this to break this support here at about 130, and expect to see some more downside on this. I would have thought at least 129, so we'll see where that goes later in the week. And hopefully we'll get an increased short ratio on the pound tonight. USD Canadian dollar. We've seen a little bit of a pullback with the strength in the oil price, a little bit of strength in the Canadian dollar. It is quite a good buy, in my opinion, where we are now. It's basically down on support, and I'm looking for some more upside in this. We're just above the 50 on the RSI. If we get a bit of weakness on the oil price, we'll see weakness on the Canadian dollar, and I think there's quite a lot more upside to this pair. USD Japanese yen, a bit of strength in the yen. We've just started to come down again. This is about the fifth time we've come down onto this support, and I think this is going to break this week, and we'll see quite a bit of downside to the this pair. We have a commercial short, well, we've got a commercial long ratio for the yen of 4.09 to 1, which is obviously short for the pair. Silver, it looks like it's going to come down and again test this support that we've got here at about 16.5. So you know, I see quite a bit of downside for this pair, and I'll wait and see the commitment to traders, and you know, I think, you know, Tuesday was back here somewhere where we had a high, and I think they will have increased their short position. So I'll be looking for more strength to the downside story, so to speak. Okay, we're below the 50 on the RSI. We're at 47.9, more or less 48, and I am expecting more downside on this. Okay, thank you for watching. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. Cheers, bye now.